Okay, everybody, it's time you finally heard it from me, a professional hairstylist that deals with all types of hair every day behind my chair. We're gonna be having a one-on-one discussion, some real talks, if you will, about hair porosity. Hair porosity is very confusing to so many people. It's a topic that is very commonly brought up in the curly hair community, as we are known to have higher porosity of hair. But what does that really mean? It's important to understand what our hair porosity is so we can determine what types of products we need to be using in our hair to get perfect results. Now here's the issue. There's a lot of things going on in the interwebs. I see it all over Instagram and YouTube. People are doing this thing. It's a test. People are doing this test where you take a strand of hair from your heads and you place it in a glass of water. And depending on if it sinks or if it floats, that will determine your hair porosity. It's all a hoax! I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, okay? I don't mean to crush your dreams, but it's true. This is not going to give you accurate results. Why won't this give you an accurate result? Well, because your hair, depending on its texture, will have a different molecular weight and will react differently in the water regardless. So many other things that can cause your hair to sink or to float in water. Okay, so save the water for drinking, and I'm going to explain to you guys what porosity in the hair really means and how we can determine it from a hairstylist perspective. There is a grading system, and I'm going to explain all of it, so get your notepads out and let's get to it. For those of you that don't know me, I am Manes by Mell. I am a hairstylist, I am a curly hair guru, and I am your main girl. And my goal, my civic duty, is to give you guys the nitty-gritty, scientific, actual facts, as I know these things. I have studied them, I work with them, I know what I'm talking about, and I want you guys to understand what I'm talking about so we can all succeed and be great. You feel me? Okay, so let's get to it. Your porosity changes when you alter your hair, chemically or with heat. Let me say that louder for the people in the back. Porosity changes when you chemically alter your hair, or you use heat on it, or you're changing something in your hair. Okay, for my unicorns out there, people that have never colored their hair, and the people that don't add any heat to their hair, you're good. This video is not going to really concern you because you're going to be a lower grade of porosity. Grade? Mell, what does it mean? What does it mean? When we hear porosity, all we know is high, medium, low, normal. We've never heard grade. What is the porosity grade? How do I get an A? I'm going to explain this to you. Now, the information I will be providing you all with does not come from my imagination. This is information that I have attained from the American Board of Certified Hair Colorists. So these are some facts. In the professional world, we actually grade hair porosity. So from grade 1 to 5. 1 would be the extreme low porosity, 5 would be the extreme high porosity. And I'm going to explain how you know where you are in the level system depending on what your porosity is. And I'm going to explain kind of what to feel for in your hair, because guys, porosity is a feeling. It's something you feel and it's something you see. And it's something you know because think about all of the things that you've done to your hair. It's like the more that you've done to your hair, probably the higher porosity you are. But I'm going to get to that specifically. Just know that you can't rely on a test of water. And you can't just look at someone else that has hair similar to you and assume that you guys have the same porosity. Okay? So let's dive into the grading system. Grade 1, our little first graders, you guys are the virgin hairs that are the lowest type of porosity. You are so low porosity, which means your cuticle is so damn tight that there's almost no water or moisture entering into it. This is when you can literally see the water sitting on top of your hair in little droplets. This person is very rare to come by because most people have some sort of change that happens to their hair, whether it be not only from adding hair color or chemical treatments or heat, but even environmental factors like the sun or even pollution in the air can affect your hair. So for you to be a grade 1, the lowest grade, you were probably kept in hibernation, you don't see the sun much, and you don't do anything, so you're virgin, untouched, natural hair. This hair appears to be shiny. It has a natural shine to it, and if you run your finger down a hair strand, you will actually feel smooth. Now we're going to move on to number 2. Number 2 is most people with virgin hair, because most people do expose themselves to the sun. They also maybe occasionally flat iron their hair or heat style their hair, maybe blow dry, or maybe they have some color in the hair, but it's not a drastic difference. It's only maybe up to 3 levels lighter. And so you're on the grade 2. Your hair is pretty normal. You can wash it fine and you can condition it, but you'll be able to work through your hair without a conditioner. So when you know you can detangle your hair without conditioner, you have a pretty low porosity, your cuticle is very well intact, and your hair is going to be typically stronger. Now we're starting to get a little bit more aggressive. We're going to talk about grade 3. Grade 3 is right in the middle of the safe zone. So with grade 3 hair porosity, you have maybe lightened your hair up to 5 shades and levels lighter than your natural color. So because you're up to 5 levels lighter, your hair has gone through quite some chemical processing. It is now compromised and it needs conditioning. It needs thorough conditioning to work through. And at this point, you definitely require some leave-in products after. Don't be alarmed if you're a grade 3. It's totally fine. Your hair is going to be okay. Your hair is not going to break off. There's still enough cuticle that it is going to be strong enough. But what you need to be making sure that you're doing is treatments to maintain this hair. That's what I mean by thorough conditioning. It's not just your regular shampoo and condition. You need to be deep conditioning. You need thorough treatments, and you need to determine what your hair's needs are, whether that be protein or moisture. Hint, it's probably both. So that was getting a little aggressive. Grade 4 is when you're being excessive on your hair. When you're at grade 4, your hair has probably been lightened over 7 levels. So if you were really dark naturally and now you're uber blonde, you're probably within the grade 4, maybe even grade 5 area. So what to look out for when your hair is in the grade 4 area is that your hair is quite compromised. It is frizzy. You can't just shampoo and condition. You absolutely need a leave-in, otherwise you will notice that the hair will expand as it dries. At this stage, your hair has been through a lot and you're actually beginning to see a loss of cuticle. Bits of your cuticle, remember the cuticle looks like shingles on a roof. So little bits are going to be flaking off. Wherever there's flaked off bits of cuticle, the hair strand is extremely weakened in those areas. If and when you get to grade 4 porosity, you will be experiencing breakage. However, it can be mended with the proper treatments. So grade 4 hair can be saved, but you need to do a lot of work to it. And you have to realize that that cuticle layer is leaving and you need to stop now because you don't want to get to grade 5. Okay. Grade 5 is really parkour. Okay, this is a scary place to be in. Grade 5 feels like gum. Yeah. Amanda just made a face behind the camera. Yeah, it's gross. The hair will literally feel gummy when it's wet. And guess what? The hair will be pulling apart. At this stage, there is no cuticle left on the hair. The hair is likely very light or white, which means there's no color left in the hair. There is no cuticle left in the hair. All you're seeing is the inner medulla. The hair actually becomes gelatinized. That's why you feel like it's gummy and it feels extremely soft, but so soft that the hair is literally falling apart. This is a very scary place to be in. I have personally never experienced this. I have never created this on someone's head, but I have had clients come in and I have seen the result of some of it left on the ends, and it is a scary place to be. This hair will not stay on your head. If you brush your hair, it will break off onto your brush. You will see your hair falling out. The only treatment that will fix grade 5 hair is a stainless steel treatment. You need to cut it. It's true. It's disturbing. Believe me. Amanda's face. She's... Yeah, that's what grade 5 hair porosity will do. This hair will also react very weird to color. It will absorb color very weird, and it'll spit out color, and any moisture that you add to it will also spit back out. Nothing can revive this hair. This hair is dead and gone. So don't get to grade 5 hair. So my hair, let me explain. I am a grade 3/4. Why is that? My natural color, I'm a natural level 5. And I have bleached my ends to a 9/10. Some of the ends are a 10, which means they've gone 4 to 5 levels lighter. Some of my ends have gone through a lot of damage. They may have been a grade 4 at one point, but I religiously treat and trim my hair, so it brings that hair back to health. Grade 4 hair, if you are in the grade 4 area, it can be a scary place, but you can make it better. Make sure that you are doing your strengthening treatments and sealing your cuticle. I have videos on this. Take it from me, your virtual hairstylist, or even your real hairstylist if you come visit me in Toronto. I got you, okay? So I really hope that you guys have learned something new today, that I have provided some different insight, a new perspective on porosity. So after all that, let's close off the video with this week's positive comment from Tiara Huft. You're a new subscriber, and I welcome you. And question of the week comes from Mia G. She's asking, what is the difference between leave-in conditioner and using a leave-in conditioner? The answer is the ingredients. Some conditioners even contain cleansing agents. Some conditioners contain sulfates. They're meant to be used to cleanse and condition at the same time. You don't want to be leaving those in your hair. Whereas other conditioners are simply meant to condition and moisturize the hair. Sometimes these can be left in, but there is a reason why there are leave-in conditioners. So you're better off sticking with the leave-in. Okay, so guys, this video was only an interlude. It's a prologue. It will help you with next week's video. Next week's video, I'm very excited, is going to be a jam-packed video. It's gonna be mind-blowing. You need this video. Make sure you are subscribed if you are not already so you get the post notifications. I will see you guys next Tuesday. I am very excited for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Until next time, we're on. We are live. Hello everyone, and today is going to be a very important video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Manes by Mell YouTube channel. I am Mel, your main girl. Who do we trust? That's me! Thank you, Channel 4 News. Did you like that news reporter intro? It's different. What does that mean? You're getting very short with me. I don't like when you're short with me. Betty, you need to really wake the f up. I made you a tea downstairs. We're making a call. One moment, please.
Eddie.
Yeah.
There's a tea at the Keurig. Can you add 8 ounces of water to it and come bring it to me, please? Please. Thank you so much, bye. Please, Anthony, don't be like that.
Well, let's see if we get this special delivery. I'm sweating because the topic that we're going to be discussing today is a very serious one. Okay? Okay, cool. I'm Manes by Mel, by the way. Nice to meet you, and let's get to it!